Hello friends, welcome back. Today is Friday. It's time for another craft roulette card. And for this week, the elements that we have, and I did put everything double in here just in case. Square card, the colors butterflies, for the elements, clouds or cloudy, and random tide. And I'm gonna do something kind of simple in here. Let me bring my board. This is my for watercolor, and I'm gonna use a lot of water, so I taped my card. For now, this card is maybe around 6 by 6, but it's gonna be a little smaller. And I'm using from my Daniel Smith some shades of blue. My inspiration is this blue butterfly that is called blue morpho butterfly. I will add some other colors to reference the butterfly in some other areas, but that's for now what I have in here. I'm gonna spray some water in here just to get this paper starting, and it's gonna be really wet in here. And I'm using phthalo blue, a little bit of ultramarine, and this magnesium. This is the magnesium blue. It's manganese, no magnesium. So let's add some blue in here. And I'm painting really loose, adding some extra colors in here. A little bit of that manganese blue. It's very similar to that phthalo blue. Phthalo blue is a little more intense. Add some of the ultramarine blue. Getting to the edges even when I'm gonna cut the card, it's a good idea. I'm gonna add some extra darkness in here, especially on the top. And for that, I'm using this blue apatite. Not good at pronouncing those things. So let's make sure that I have enough of every color in here. And I'm gonna do the second step in here, that it is for my clouds, especially now that it's still wet. That's when I want to do this part. And for that, I'm using the bleed proof white. I'm getting a lot of wet thing. Do you see that? I love when I use that. And I'm just gonna create some clouds in here. Make them a little flat on the bottom, and then let the white, the bleed proof white do its thing. I'm just gonna do different ones in here. Let's put some higher. Some in here. Okay. I think we should have, well, that should be enough clouds in here. It's just that I like that effect. Something else that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some gold splatters. me get my gold from here. And I'm gonna use this one in the middle. That's shiny raw gold. And I just want a few splatters in there, not too big. Excuse me, the rich, but my small water bottle was somewhere away. All right, and I want to do it while it's wet. Yeah, they're gonna show, but they're not gonna be like super sharp. All right. So for now, that's what I have. I'm gonna wait until this is dry, and I'm gonna trim this to 5 by 5, and I'll come back with the next step. Okay, so this is my card. It's already dry. Well, not my card. The background is already dry. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna stamp like this stars. And that's gonna be my tie element, because the stars are gonna be tied. They are tied to strings, and I'm gonna stamp that, and I'm gonna hit emboss those in here. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back. Okay, it's time to put this card together. I added the hanging star and went back and forth on deciding if I wanted to add a border or not. And I went with, yes, I want a border. And I went for something really, really bright. It was yellow, but I added a little bit. You can see the mess in there because I painted just the border with a little bit of the watercolor in gold. So let's glue this in here. Let me add this card in here. A little bit of glue. See if I can get it to go right in here. Okay. This one on top. The border is about 1/8 of an inch around. And I also cut these little cats. And these cats are kind of reaching for the stars. I have foam tape on the cats. Get it in here. I just want to find the location and then pull the tape when I have it in here. All right. And the last thing that I'm gonna do in here is the message. So I cut the happy birthday, the message in here, and I did the same thing. It was in yellow, and then I just gave them a little bit of a shade of gold. Okay, Okay, let me just put my square ruler in here so I can get this as straight as possible. Very difficult for me because I'm really not that good at this and making things straight. Let's put them in there for now, just in case. I'm not gonna press until, because I'm not sure if I will have to yeah, move it. Exactly, I think I will have to move that one. Okay. And I will move this one a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Oh no, yes, you see? All right, good thing that I wasn't really that. Like the ruler doesn't get to the paper completely because I'm sitting on top of the little cat. So lucky for that. Okay. Somewhere I lost the little dot for the eye. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna get my gold pen. And I'm gonna put that little dot in there. And I also have in here to make a wish. Hey. And this is my card for today. Let's check the parameters. Okay, let's check on the parameters. Let's move this card a little bit. Bring this in here. Yeah, I fixed it. I reprinted this. So what I have, one square card. This is 6 by 6. And the colors butterflies. I was inspired by this blue butterfly, the blue morpho butterfly. I use watercolor to get those colors on the background. And one of the elements, or the element, is clouds or cloudy. So I added some clouds. And tide is the random parameter. And I stamped those stars that they looked, that they were like hanging tight. I'm just gonna say that these are ribbons. So they're tied, hanging from the sky. And it's a birthday card. And I got my little cats in here and other colors. They're definitely, they are in some butterflies, some kind of butterflies. I added the yellow on the birthday message and also in the border around. That's definitely another butterfly color. So don't forget that you also get the chance to participate. You have until Sunday midnight Eastern Standard Time to submit your card. Make your card, take a picture, and go to craftroulette.live so you can submit your card in there for a chance to participate and then win a chance to win fabulous prizes. All right, so thank you again for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.